Alrighty, what's going on? We're back today with the new DLC Alloyed Collective, and with Alloyed Collective we've got two new characters, Operator and Drifter. Operator is unlocked by default when you start up the new DLC, but Drifter you have to do a couple of steps to unlock. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to do it. It's quite simple. So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know ahead of time that there are going to be spoilers in this video for the new bosses, the new stages, new items. So if you want to save it for yourself, come back to this video later. But if that's alright with you, let's get right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do to unlock Drifter is play through the game normally until you get to stage 3. And when you get to stage 3, you're going to want to look for something called an access node. It'll be on every single stage 3 map, and it will spawn no matter what. So you're going to interact with it, and it'll take you to a new stage 4. Alrighty, so now that you're here, there's a couple things you have to do. There's a new elite type right here, as you can see, the Collective Elite, and when you kill them, they drop a new yellow item called a Sentry Key. When you pick these up, they give you a 15% increased movement speed buff, and you need 3 of these to unlock a gate that bars the second half of this map, and then you need another 3 to unlock the teleporter. There are also 2 other keys that you should probably pick up. One is to unlock the legendary chest on the map that always spawns there, and the other is to unlock an equipment multi-shop that also has a guaranteed spawn. This is a super interesting map. It has a lot of guaranteed spawns, like there's a Shrine of Order that always spawns on this map, along with the multi-shop and the legendary chest. So once you've unlocked all 3 of the nodes, you will activate the teleporter and do the boss fight before we continue to the next stage to find Drifter. So now we're moving on to stage 5, which is the Solutional Haunt, a really cool looking map. And we're gonna make our way to the boss. Now this boss here is really tough, so make sure you have a good amount of damage items. There are also a couple little tricks to get out of the way of its attacks that I'll show you, mostly when it comes to phase 3. Phases 1 and 2 are pretty easy to avoid for the most part. Once you destroy the 3rd eye of the Solus Wing, you're going to want to head over to one of the pylons around the edge of the map. Destroy them and they will make a little bubble that keeps you safe from the burning aura that the Solus Wing has. If you stay outside of it too long, you will start taking damage very quickly. That's what absolutely demolished my first run fighting this thing. So once you do that, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Just make sure you have good enough movement speed to stay out of the way of its attacks, and you should be fine. So this is the most important part. It drops a yellow item, the Encrypted Cerebellum. You go pick that up and then make your way over to one of these little foggy doorways. There are 2 of them. One of them has what you want and one doesn't. Just go into both of them until you find these scrapped drones lying on the ground called Soulless Coffers. They are going to drop the Prism Matrices. You're going to be getting 2 of them, and you need to get 2 of them to unlock Drifter. So once you've gotten both of those, you can move on to the next step. We are almost there. So you're going to want to head down to this locked door here. Put in one of your Prism Matrices, and it'll unlock a room that has a large chest, a small chest, and unfortunately, broken handy. So it looks like we're not getting handy, guys. Sorry about that. And then once you've interacted with all of those, you can head to the right and unlock Drifter. That's all there is to it. Drifter is now free and a playable character. Alright, so you're going to want to head back to this center area. There's a special little tidbit coming up where we're going to find a secret boss. So we head to this new area, the Computational Exchange, which is basically like the bazaar, but way cooler looking. Once you make your way around a little bit, you're gonna find this little digital waterfall looking thing, and behind it you're in for a surprise. You find Chef, and there's this really cool new mechanic where you can combine items, which is something I never thought I'd be saying in Risk of Rain, but There are about 1,000,001 different recipes for you to combine that are just incredible. So making a Cell Star here, obviously a very easy choice there for me. And there is this recipe where you combine the key and the cerebellum to make the exposed cerebellum. This is the key to unlocking the new secret boss. This is super cool. There's a bunch of different recipes. There is a new item category called food items that give a bunch of different effects. And you can get a Sonorous Whispers from a Cell Star and a Regenerating Scrap, which is just insane. So I'm really excited to see all the different combinations you can make with this. The ones I've found so far have been really, really powerful. Once you're done cooking to your heart's content, there are so many great recipes. You can head on over. There's a printer and a drone scrapper also on this stage. Once you're done with those, you can head over to this orb that's in the middle of the stage and interact with it and leave the exposed cerebellum as an offering, and it will unlock a new portal to a secret boss. Now, fair warning, if you don't want to see it, you can skip to the end of the video or just quit while you're ahead. It is a secret boss, so I understand if you don't want spoilers and you want to experience it for yourself, but that's how you unlock it. This is the new Hidden Realm Neural Sanctum Mind of the Machine. Really, really cool looking environment. I'll stay quiet for this boss fight. I don't end up beating it, but it is a very, very cool looking boss. Alright, so unfortunately I did die because of a skill issue, and also I haven't fought that boss before, so it's all new to me. But now you've unlocked Drifter, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and make sure you go and get Alloy Collective to play for yourself.